Okay, so now let's move on to the third question. थर्ड क्वेश्चन में अगेन हमें कंटेनर गिवन है, कंटेनर का बेस एरिया E गिवन है, अंदर लिक्विड है जिसकी डेंसिटी है रो एंड मास ऑफ द लिक्विड इज m. हाइट ऑफ द कंटेनर इज h एंड कंटेनर इज massless. अगेन कंटेनर massless है. व्हाट डज दिस मीन? Net force, so summation of any forces on the container has to be equals to 0 because mass 0 है तो it cannot have any acceleration. So again हमें force by liquid निकालना है यहाँ पर. So we'll start with the base of the container. So force of the liquid निकालने के लिए firstly look at this. Base of the container is experiencing one force from the liquid by above. So it is very much equivalent to, so at every point of the container pressure is constant. What is the pressure at any point of the base? The pressure is rho gh because the pressure gradient in this direction, so dou p over dou y is equals to rho into g. So because of this pressure gradient at a height h below, we'll get a pressure to be equals to rho g into h. So since the pressure over the entire area is constant, so if these are the small df forces acting on the base of the container, so the sum of all those forces can be applied at the center of mass of the base of the container, and its magnitude will be equals to rho gh into a. So this is the net force on the base of the container, correct? Now if you remember the rule from our previous two questions that बेस पर उतना ही फोर्स लगेगा जितना उसके ऊपर लिक्विड कॉलम का वेट है, बट यू वुड आर्ग्यू दैट लिक्विड कॉलम तो सिर्फ इतना है. तो दिस इज द थिंग, बेस पर जो भी फोर्स लग रहा है that has to be equals to the entire weight of the liquid column, complete weight. It does not matter whether वहां liquid है या नहीं है. So this area is void, it does not have liquid, even though what is the force on the base, that is equals to rho gh into a, which is nothing but rho into ha into a into g. So this is nothing but weight of the liquid of this entire cylinder, right? So this thing you have to keep in mind, that force on the base of the cylinder is equals to weight of the liquid above the cylinder, above the base, right? जो भी weight है, it does not matter whether वहां fluid भरा हुआ है या नहीं, करेक्ट? सो फाइन. सो हमने प्रेशर से बेस पर फोर्स निकाल लिया. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द कर्व्ड सरफेस. अगेन हम कर्व सरफेस को दो में तोड़ देंगे. सो दिस इज माय इंटायर लिक्विड कॉलम जिसका मास m मुझे गिवन है, एंड द कर्व्ड सरफेस, दिस इज माय कर्व्ड सरफेस एंड दिस इज माय बेस एंड दिस इज द ग्राउंड. Again, the curved surface, liquid is applying normal forces to the curved surface perpendicularly, right? So is direction, which is now the curved surface is this way, so the force is in the upward direction, right? So this is how the liquid is applying forces on the curved surface. ऐसे curved surface पे liquid is applying force this way, and it's applying the force on the base this way. So if you look at the force diagram, FBD of the fluid element completely itself, so obviously there is one mg acting downwards, so the mass is m, so there is mg acting downwards. There is a force from the base of the container. Why? Because base fluid was pushing the base downward with the rho gha. So the same rho gha force, the same reaction force is experienced by the fluid. So rho gha, so base of the container applies rho gha force in the upward direction to my fluid. So mg हो गया, rho gha हो गया. Now the fluid is also pushing the container. Fluid is also applying forces in the upward direction to the container, perpendicular to the surface. So normal reaction में, in the reaction Newton's third law, equal and opposite forces is applied on the fluid itself by the curved surface of the cylinder. So देखो इस point पर pressure 0 है, so there is no force applied at this point. इस point पर pressure highest है, so there is maximum force applied at this point perpendicular to the surface, right? And what is that force? That is rho gh into dA, the area, the small area at this point. और यहाँ पर 0 है, and यहाँ से लेकर वहां तक the force is increasing, right? Because of the pressure gradient, pressure धीरे धीरे बढ़ रहा है, so ये force ऐसे force on the liquid element by the curved surface, ऐसे लग रहा है, and this is acting throughout the curved surface, correct? पूरा curved surface में यहाँ पर ऐसे force लग रहा है. It is maximum at the base and it is zero at the top because pressure is zero at the top. Again, if you take the curved surface this way, so उस पूरे curved surface में भी pressure ऐसे ऐसे लगे जा रहा है, right? Again, the same. You can take components of this. So एक component आएगा in the horizontal direction, एक component आएगा vertical direction में which is acting downwards. Similarly, एक component यहाँ horizontal direction में आएगा, एक component आएगा vertical direction में which is acting downwards. Because of symmetry, all the horizontal direction forces are gonna cancel out. So net force, there is a net downward force. So there is a net downward force F by the curved surface. Let's call it FC. So there is a net downward force Fc by the curved surface. So if I apply the Newton's laws in the vertical direction, so acceleration of the fluid is zero, so all the forces have to be balanced. Apply the Newton's laws and we'll get rho GHA should be equals to mg minus mg plus fc. So this gives me that fc, which is the force by the curved surface on the liquid, that is equals to rho GHA minus mg. Now try to understand. This rho GHA minus mg is nothing but the weight of this liquid, means this invisible liquid kind of thing. यहाँ पर liquid नहीं है, so ये जो बचा हुआ ये जो एरिया है, इसका अगर वेट हम निकालेंगे, so this is mg, entire weight is rho GHA, this weight is mg, so इसका वेट क्या हो जाएगा? It would be rho GHA minus mg, correct? So वही rho GHA minus mg force इस लिक्विड पे लग रहा है in the downward direction. So had there been liquid, यहाँ अगर इसकी सराउंडिंग में लिक्विड होता सिलेंडर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर में, तो वो अपना वेट विच इज rho GHA minus mg अपने वेट के बराबर का फोर्स इस लिक्विड पे नीचे लगा रहा होता. This is what it is signifying. Okay, now let's move to the curved surface. Since the curved surface is applying force in the perpendicular direction this way, liquid is also applying force. So it is applying a zero force at this point because pressure is zero, and it is applying a maximum force at this point, and it is applied perpendicular to the surface this way. So यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक, and it is increasing linearly. So यहाँ पर this ऐसे perpendicular forces is applied by the liquid on the curved surface this way. Similarly, पूरे curved surface में liquid is applying force. So यहाँ पर ऐसे perpendicular force is applied by the liquid. यहाँ पर zero force applied है. So if you because of the pressure gradient, it is linearly applied this way. Now we'll do the same thing again. We can just take the components of these forces. So there would be a component in the horizontal direction, there is a component in the vertical direction upwards. So there is a component vertically upward and in the horizontal direction. Because of symmetry, horizontal वाले cancel हो जाएंगे. And there is a net force upwards on this curved cylinder. I can call that net force to be equals to Fc because all these forces are nothing but reaction forces by the liquid. और reaction forces की वजह से they are equal and opposite, so Fc is upwards. Is there any other force? Yes, there are forces by the curved base of the cylinder. Now look at the base of the cylinder. Base of the cylinder में एक force लग रहा है नीचे, that is equals to rho GHA into A. Rho GHA नीचे लग रहा है. Base of the cylinder पे, now since the acceleration of this curved surface is zero, correct? So someone needs to balance this Fc force. इस curved surface पे और कौन से force लग रहे हैं? There are only normal forces. So in order to balance that normal forces, the base of the cylinder is pulling the curved surface downwards. This is important. So the curved surface is being pulled downwards. So these are pull forces. The curved surface is pulling, sorry, the base is pulling the entire curved surface downward direction. So so let's call that normal to be n. So an equal and opposite pull is given to the base by the curved surface. So this base is also pulled upwards by the curved surface, or because of Newton's third law, its magnitude also has to be n, correct? And obviously there has to be normal by the ground. Now we know that normal by, let's say the normal by ground is ng, so ground is pushed downwards by ng, so there is a normal reaction ng by the ground on the base. Now can we now just find the magnitudes? We know the value of Fc, right? Rho GHA minus mg. So same Fc is balanced by the n. So अगर curved surface में vertical direction में अगर हम Newton's laws लगाएंगे, so what we'll get? We'll get that Fc is equals to n, correct? So n normal force की value क्या आ गई? Rho GHA minus mg. So this is my n. So now if you try to find ng would simply be rho GHA, which is this force acting downwards. So this is applying the Newton's laws on the base of the cylinder. So that is ng has to balance rho GHA, which is this force right over here, minus all these forces, right? So these forces which are pull forces upwards. So this is equals to rho GHA minus n, the normal force. What is normal force? This is rho GHA minus mg. And again, beautifully, these two rho GHA are gonna cancel out, and this would give me mg. This is exactly what we were expecting. This is exactly what we were expecting. So finally this mg has turned out, this has turned out to be mg, so this is equals to mg, correct? So this is how we'll solve this question, which is finding the forces by the liquid on the container. We can just summarize all the three cases which we've already seen right now. So in the very first case, what we have seen, that the force on the curved surface was zero. Force on the curved surface was zero, correct? There was no force on the curved surface. The entire liquid was exerting a force on the base of the cylinder. Here what we see, force on the curved surface, so force on the base was equals to the weight of the liquid above. So this entire weight gets transferred to the base, and the rest of the fluid was exerting a net downward force on the curved surface. So force on the curved surface is downwards. So in this kind of container, ground, it is kind of like saying that ये नीचे दब के रह रहा. This is going downwards. The force on the curved surface is downward. So it's like fluid जो इस कंटेनर के अंदर भरा हुआ है, वो इस कंटेनर के कर्व सरफेस को नीचे दबा रहा है. On the contrary, we have seen that in this case, force on the base is equals to the liquid column, the weight of the liquid column above it. So it was like ये जो weight है plus ये जो weight है, it was going to the base. So someone needs to push this container upwards. So force by the liquid on the container was upwards. Force by the liquid on the container was acting upward in this direction, and that is equals to the weight of the container liquid outside the container. मतलब यहाँ पर जो liquid भरा हुआ है उसके weight के equal का force ऊपर लग रहा है, because we've seen that the force on the base was a pull force. So the force on the container, the curved surface of the container, was a push force, pushing upwards, right? So you can say that यहाँ पर जो लिक्विड भरा हुआ है वो कंटेनर ग्लास की जो सरफेस है, द कर्व सरफेस, उसको ऊपर पुश कर रहा है. सो द कंटेनर अपने आप को ऊपर उठाना चाह रहा है, राइट. And in all these cases, we've seen that there are no net forces by the liquid on the container in the horizontal direction, and there are only forces in the vertical direction. So we've seen these three cases, and we've summarized curved surface पे fluid कैसे force और कितना force लगा रहा है. With this, there is a very small concept of barometer. We'll be quickly looking at it. What is barometer? Barometer is nothing but a device which is used to measure the atmospheric pressure. So atmospheric pressure, which is PATM, जो हम अब तक बात कर रहे थे, वो कितना है, उसे कैलकुलेट कैसे करेंगे. So barometer device is used. So let's take a glass, एक ट्यूब ले लेते हैं. So this is my tube. एक खाली ट्यूब लो and just so since it is vacant, it is empty, it is filled with air. So उस खाली ट्यूब को just pour it inside the water. So water के अंदर डालने पे water will go inside the tube and air will go out. Air बाहर चले जाएगा. So जब उसको हम वापस से ऐसे खड़ा कर देंगे in a way that I've shown, vacuum would be created over here, right? So यहाँ पर क्या बन जाएगा, vacuum. And once यहाँ पर vacuum बन जाएगा, you can just equate the pressures and you'll find what the atmospheric pressure is. So we know that at this point we are having, what is the pressure? Pressure at this point is nothing but P ATM. So since this is a connected liquid, if you remember, connected liquid same level पे pressure same होता है. So यहाँ पर भी क्या आएगा, pressure, यहाँ पर भी pressure same होगा. Pressure at this point is also P ATM. Now the pressure at this point would be zero. Pressure at this point would be zero. Why would the pressure at this point be zero? Because since there is vacuum created, there is no one pushing it out over there. So वहाँ कोई atmosphere नहीं है, right? So the pressure at this point is zero. And let's say the liquid of the column, हमने जब ग्लास की ट्यूब को सीधा किया तो उसके अंदर पानी भरना चालू हो जाएगा, right? So the height at which the column is filled is, let's say, h. So because of the pressure gradient dou p over dou y, which is equals to rho into g, we can just equate the pressures. We can write the manometric equation. So इस point पर manometric equation लिखेंगे हम. So we'll get 0, which is the pressure at above, plus the pressure gradient, which is rho into g into h, right? 0 plus rho gh, that has to equate the pressure at this point. And what is pressure at this point? This is equals to P ATM because the fluid is connected. So simply we've got, this is P ATM into dA. So this is force by the atmosphere, right? So P ATM into, this is pressure itself. So it is P ATM. So we can simply find out what the value of atmospheric pressure is. So this is how we find the value of atmospheric pressure experimentally, correct? Fine. So with this we are done with all the basics. So अब हमने पता कर लिया है कि how fluid elements apply forces. So fluid elements forces कैसे लगाते हैं, we are now very good to go with that. So FBD बनाने के लिए we know what are the normal forces, उनके magnitude कहाँ है और किस डायरेक्शन में और किस पॉइंट ऑफ एप्लीकेशन में फोर्सेस लगाए जाते हैं.